Welcome everybody, and thank you for coming to my virtual presentation, HOLOS Amulets to Awaken Peace. And I want you to know that being here, it's my intent that you can connect with the deep peace within and to understand the HOLOS as a tool for transformation, as my life transformed when I first discovered this design.
A transition that was beginning in my life. And there was something about this design that I really didn't know whether it was just another one of these great inspirational sculptures, or was there more to it than that? I was sitting very quietly one morning and I began to witness thoughts arising and spiraling back from silence back to silence again. And as a sculptor, I thought that would make an interesting design. And it has evolved now to this design here, which I call HOLOS. And this infinite design, to me, represents a symbol for our one humanity. If I could surrender my life as a sculptor for something new, something that I could serve that was much greater call for me. So I had this vision. The vision was that I could generate my city being a city of peace, just from the work that I can do here. And that if my city could do that, then any city could do that. And so I envision people becoming ambassadors for peace and bringing about their cities into this state of cities of peace. And I'm very happy to say that on April 14th of 2015, our Mayor Lara of Ojai, declared Ojai an international city of peace. And since then, more and more of my friends around the country are asking me to mentor them so that their cities can begin building a culture of peace. We might feel separate, but we're all essential to the whole. We're all connected at the source.
So I'm going to show you a PowerPoint presentation, and then I'll be leading you in a brief meditation. So hold on while I pull up. I'm going to share my screen now, and very soon we will begin. So we are doing this virtually, and for the last 6 years, I have been coming to you at the Los Angeles Conscious Life Expo. Some of you may have met me elsewhere, but here we go. So just to repeat that HOLOS, these are amulets for conscious souls and tools for transformation, enhancing love, peace, and unity. And you might ask, what is an amulet? An amulet is an object or jewelry believed to give protection against negative energies, danger, or disease. Certainly very useful these days. HOLOS amulets are created by me with the intention to protect, connect, and enhance love, peace, and unity. HOLOS in the ancient Greek language means whole and complete, safe and sound, and pertaining to the universe. So all of these are affirming the true nature that you are as whole and complete.
Okay, what I'm doing today is before and after on this gentleman. Okay, before he took and put on the pendant, You see, he's got the blue and the green, and he's a blue by nature. Green money in, money out, healthy. And then he put on the pendant. By putting on the pendant, you see immediately, you see the shield that they put up. You see that brownish yellow burnt umber up at the top? That's a shield protecting him. Then yellow, and then bright white. Then you see magenta. You don't see it over on the other. He's put up a shield. Then down below is him, which is the blue. You do see the green over in the left-hand corner. This is amazing.
So you might ask how it began. And so I'm a sculptor, fine art sculptor of 25 years before I discovered the holos. And I had been sculpting some torus geometries. This is a cast glass sculpture. And from here, I was sitting one morning and just feeling this energetic field around my body. And given that I was working with torus geometries, a vision came to me. And one of the things about this energetic field that we all have is that you can see in this diagram that when we're in fear, our energetic field is very small and it's not very attractive because people recognize that there's a lot of fear going on, radiating. But to look at the expanse of love. And that's really what I want to bring to you in this presentation is the enhancement of love in your life for yourself to begin with. And we'll go into that a little bit more later. So the torus or primary pattern is an energy dynamic that looks like a donut. It's a continuous surface with a hole in it. The energy flows in through one end and circulates around the center, exits out the other side. You can see it everywhere in atoms, cells, seeds, flowers, trees, animals, humans, hurricanes, planets, suns, galaxies, and even the cosmos as a whole. This was a quote by Nassim Haramein, and Nassim and I met 6 years ago. And when he came to our booth here at the Expo, he said that I have modeled the creative pattern of the universe. That's his words about holos. Now, when I designed this, we're all familiar with the spirals in nature. It's referred to very often as the Fibonacci spirals, and you can see very often, even in how flowers are opening and nautilus shells and some succulents. The Fibonacci sequence in our universe, you can see that pattern. And here it is in mathematical formula of the pattern. So when I was designing the torus that I saw in meditation, I realized that 9 spirals of the torus that I was seeing would be a greater connection with what this design represented. And 9 in numerology refers to perfection, completion, generosity, humanitarianism, a lot of the values that I felt I wanted to communicate with my design. And so I went about it, I designed it. I first, after I saw it in meditation, I modeled it in clay, and then I designed it in a CAD computer program because it required perfect symmetry and geometry. And the very first one you see here, I carved it in Italian marble. But when I saw the symbolism of these 9 spirals in one form, I looked at it as that this was really a symbol for unity. It was a symbol that could represent all people. And so I wanted to design a small amulet that people could either carry or they could wear as a pendant. And that's how Holos began. So I started with 3 equilateral triangles to create the 9 pointed star, and that these 9 segments, these 9 spirals, I plotted the points based upon these 9 equal points and the Fibonacci sequence. And HOLOS manifested with 3D printing. I learned that both of these, the one on the left is nylon and it's laser welded layer by layer to create the design. All the excess powder falls away. And similarly on the right, this is with stainless steel and bronze, and then it's gold plated. Here's Nassim. As I mentioned, he said that it models the creative pattern of our universe. And here's Foster Gamble, the movie maker of Thrive. Holos, the torus, is the creative pattern for sustainability in our universe. Those are really validating what I saw in the design. Now, I also looked into the development of free energy utilizing the torus geometry. And Marco Rodin created the Rodin coil, and he was experimenting with this. Power in, more power out. That's the idea. Now, also, we have all these religious symbols of the world, and each of them really attracts just a set number of humanity, number of people in humanity. I wanted to create a symbol that represented all of us, one humanity. And so that is what Holos is. And peace is the power within you. 2 quotes. Peace doesn't require 2 people. It requires only one. It has to be you. The problem begins and ends there. Byron Katie. And then, if you cannot find peace within yourself, you will never find it anywhere else. That's Marvin Gaye. So onward we go. And now we're going to do a short meditation. And so I would like for you just to settle yourself if you're in the chair or anywhere, but best if you're sitting down. And begin by taking a couple deep breaths. Allow your breath to release any tension. And bring your attention inward. Just for this short meditation, allow yourself to be the observer. Just be present and observe what's going on within you. Focus on the breath and extend your breath to calm yourself down. Scan your body with your mind's eye, and use the breath to release any tension. Give yourself a few moments to do this now. And now focus on your heart and fill yourself with loving kindness. Notice what that feels like. Notice how you can allow your energy of love to fill your heart and let that radiate throughout your body. Imagine every cell of your body receiving this love. Be kind to yourself. I understand that these are difficult times, challenging times, and the more love you have for yourself, the more love you have to give. So it's pretty basic. Just allow yourself to feel that love. And now expand that love and compassion around you. Feel that torus field, that spiraling holos field that's surrounding you. Feel it expanding, ever expanding to your surroundings, your family, your friends, and to the world. Feel the peace around that within you. It's always there, always ready to awaken. So slowly come back out. I know this was rather quick, but I just wanted to give you a taste. And as I said, I have this little guidebook if you need instructions. So remember, the entrance to the sanctuary is inside of you. This is a quote by Rumi, and once again, I'm showing this torus field around ourselves, around our heart, radiating out from our hearts. And here you see all the smiling faces just in this little Zoom. Lots of friends wearing, lots of people that I've met from around the world. And thank you for watching this presentation. And I'm gonna bring it to an end now and stop the sharing. And back here to you and me. So thank you for this part.